Okay, we're gonna talk about our time we were in a sorority and our sorority got kicked off of campus. This was, oh my god, how many years ago was this? Like 5 or 6 years ago?
5 years ago.
Like half a decade
I graduated.
Okay, so it was like 6 years ago. So it was a long time ago.
Yeah.
So pretty much, these are like the questions that I always see people ask, like when I tell them I was in a sorority or that my sorority got kicked off campus by our nationals, which are the people that oversee all the sororities of that chapter in the country.
Yeah.
So pretty much people always ask, like, did we get hazed? Yes. Like, our sorority were hazers. I think a lot of people on here, on this app, lie.
Yeah.
And they say there's no hazing, but
we were hazed, I think, pretty hard.
I think so. Like, people ask what. We would do favors for older sisters. So we would go to CVS.
They would make us buy them cigarettes and food, coffee.
They would give the credit card though, like we weren't spending our own, I wasn't spending my own money.
No, it was more just the time commitment it took between your classes and your homework, and you had to go find time to go pick their stuff up and deliver it to them in the library.
Yeah, exactly. Or like get a sandwich from the cafeteria, like steal a sandwich from the nasty ass rap station. I think sororities really do haze. I think a lot of people are liars on this app. And then we also like drove, but I think that was unique to our campus because our campus, like all the parties were off campus.
Yeah.
I think that was very unique to our campus because there was no frat parties on campus.
So we would drive the girls around all night long, sober, until like 3 a.m. Until the last girl wanted to go to bed. So you would be up with like the last girl who was partying until like 4 in the morning, driving her around everywhere she wanted to go. I slept in the middle of frat parties.
Because I think a lot of campuses have like on-campus parties or within walking distance. We went to school in like a rural area. And then we also had to do this weird thing that was, I think was unique to us too, was interviews. Like you had to ask the older girls questions, like an interview. Like, I had to know...
You had to know everything about them by the end of it.
Yeah, so, like, older sisters, which I don't know, I didn't mind that. I guess it was a journalism major. But, like...
The only thing that's weird is I feel like I know all the older sisters now, and they have no idea who I am.
Yeah, I still follow some of them on social media.
Yeah.
I'm like, I remember you. So, when our sorority got kicked off campus, a lot of people ask our sorority president, can she herself get into legal trouble? Do you remember that being like a thing? So I actually had to Google this because no one sued our sorority president at the time. I actually Googled this and they can actually get in legal trouble if they're hazing and like a parent sues them, which is weird. And then
our president though was not, she was a sophomore and she wasn't really involved in the hazing. It was like
she was so nice too. She was so nice. I would be so upset if she got sued. And then the other thing, going back to the party thing that I was going to say, is with COVID, like, I have no clue how any of that works. Like, I think people are, going to frat parties on Zoom? I don't know, so...
No, they're sneaking around.
I don't know the future of, like, hazing or sororities, or if they're even going to become obsolete.
Yes.
I can't imagine wanting to join Greek life or even go to college at this point with the COVID stuff.
Yeah, I'd go to community college at home.
Seriously, same. And then also, people always ask who made the final decision to kick us off campus. Was it our campus or was it the national people for Panhellenic Council or whatever it is? I think it was a combination of both. I think it was like the school reported us for like, I don't even know, probably something stupid that everyone else was doing. And then the Panhellenic Council or whatever, which is like the stupid Greek life people who are on this council, reported us, and then national people came in and were just like, bye, this is like not a thing anymore.
Yeah.
That's how I remember.
Well, when we joined, we already were kicked out of the house on campus, but the sorority was still existing. But then when we were already in it,
yes,
we were not allowed to be included in Greek life anymore.
Yeah, I mean, we still went to parties though. Like, who's gonna stop?
Yeah.
Who's gonna stop me from partying?
Am I even allowed to talk about the incident?
I guess.
Girl drank too much and got sick.
On our pledge night.
And we already had gotten a lot of warnings.
We had male strippers on our pledge night too. No, we didn't. You were in Hawaii. The girls, fall. It was the fall.
It was a new rush.
We were spring pledges, like a spring pledge class. They were fall, and fall got male strippers. We got nothing.
No.
And some girl got too drunk at the male stripper thing. And that's why we got kicked off campus. So stupid. So stupid. People always ask me, is it like the movies, the sorority house? I don't know, when I think of the movies, I think of like the House Bunny, Legally Blonde, all the sorority, the Greek life films. We never lived in a sorority house. That was the thing.
No.
I don't think it was like the movies. I don't know.
No.
We were a movie, but we weren't like the movies.
Yeah.
I think it was very different. I think the movies exaggerated, and when I look back and I watch like the House Bunny or Legally Blonde now, everyone in those movies does not look like a college kid. They look like a 40-year-old. Like Anna Faris looks like a mom in that movie. That was nothing like my experience personally. Do we regret it? Well, yeah, because we got kicked off campus. But I don't actually regret it.
No, I don't regret
it. We're still friends. We're still friends.
We were still in a sorority and we didn't have to pay any money for it.
That's so true. And we didn't have to follow any rules.
We still had, when we got kicked off, we still had parties.
We still had parties. So, whatever.
We just didn't have to pay the dues to be in a sorority anymore.
Yeah, and I think if you were girls like us that just wanted to go out, and we were chill girls, I think if you just wanted to go out, it was fine. But if you wanted to have like that whole, like you had a little and you had a big and you did weird and you had charity stuff, like that would have sucked.
I wasn't even into that though.
Yeah, me neither.
I did it for like the social aspect.
Yeah. So there you go. You can party with or without a sorority is what we're trying to say. And look, we're still friends because we were on the same page about this. But if you're looking to do charity work to network, I would personally not recommend joining a sorority. I think there are like academic organizations.
Especially one that's already halfway kicked off campus. It depends on what you're looking for.
Exactly. Exactly.
They also have academic sororities and fraternities too.
You guys can all sit on Zoom. We were a national sorority, and we were spring pledges. I don't know what fall pledging's really like. I think it's different every school, so I have no clue like what the difference is. That was our experience with our sorority getting kicked off, and with hazing, whatever. All right.